What's up, guys? It's Will here, back again, and today we're here to talk about something very exciting. Once again, 2 previews in one morning. If you didn't already check out my J&D Batman, Armory, and Bruce Wayne preview, check that out after you're done watching this one. Guys, we're going to talk about the Hot Toys Return of the Jedi Star Wars Han Solo figure that was just announced this morning. Definitely a bombshell, but we need to talk about it, guys. Before we get started, make sure to click the like button, subscribe to the channel down below, and click the notification bell for updates, of course, for all content that gets posted. Of course, Instagram, Will.Foxification, check that out as well. That said, let's waste no more time and talk about Han Solo. Han Solo rose from an impoverished childhood on the means of Corellia to become one of the heroes of the Rebel Alliance, Captain of Millennium Falcon, Han and his co-pilot Chewbacca, blah, blah, all the good stuff. It's Return of the Jedi Han Solo. That's all we needed to know, right? Let's take a look at the photos here. So we've been saying for a while, there are not a lot of new properties, major properties like Star Wars and Marvel that are posting content in 2024. Star Wars is barely doing shit. Marvel is barely doing shit besides Deadpool 3. So what is Hot Toys going to do? Like Kiko said, they're not going to sit on their hands, right? They are going to make original trilogy shit. Almost certainly. They're going to make prequel stuff from Star Wars, go back to, making the stuff that they know sells, make some new exciting things that are just, whatever, like maybe Revan or Malik they make, right? Something like that they know that's popular, but they haven't made yet. And of course, now we got something we never thought we would get, and that would be a Han Solo figure, because we thought Harrison Ford was like, no, you're not making any more Star Wars figures than me. Not me, anyone else, but not me. But they did, and they made a Return of the Jedi one, which is surprising because I think most people thought that we would get a Empire Strikes Back version before we got a Return of the Jedi version. However, that was not the case. Guys, let me cut to the point here. This figure is ass. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be a dick about this. I love Hot Toys as much as the next guy, but I'm going to tell you, this head sculpt is not the problem here. It's the hair. It's the hair piece. Guys, it looks like it just doesn't look right. It just looks weird. I don't know. It looks like Donald Trump hair. I don't know. It's super weird, man. It looks like he's wearing a toupee or a wig of some kind. I'm just not crazy about this. I think the likeness is actually pretty good. I don't think it's Hot Toys' best, but I think it's pretty solid and definitely passable for Harrison Ford. But certainly, I think the A New Hope version, while dated, was a better head sculpt. If you released that same head sculpt and updated the paint apps today, I think it would blow this one out of the water, particularly with the hairpiece that it had for the sculpted hair. I'm not, like, even there with the ear, something just looks off. I don't know, man. I'm not crazy about this. I like the outfit. It looks very similar, obviously, to A New Hope. And of course, you have the trench coat. Obviously, that is more Return of the Jedi. But I'm sure there's some subtle differences people can point out in the comments for me. But I'm not so crazy about this. I like the head sculpt. I think that overall it does look like Harrison Ford. I think they did a good job with that. I do think it could be improved a little bit, but the hair, man, it's just off. It just looks weird. It doesn't look natural. It looks too poofy. It looks like a big sort of just wig on his head, and I don't like how it looks. I like the rest of the outfit. I think it looks cool. It has sort of that weathering and subtle, like it's almost like magenta tones, I guess you could say. I've said repeatedly, I'm not the biggest fan of Return of the Jedi. I think it's okay. It's mid to me. A lot of people like Return of the Jedi. It's probably my least favorite film in the original trilogy. I think it gets kind of cheesy and kind of hokey for me. But I will say Empire is an absolute grail. Empire is one of the best sci-fi films ever made. So I think Empire is just absolutely perfection. But I think as far as Return of the Jedi, I love the Vader Luke fight, but some of the other stuff I'm not as crazy about. I would like a Han Solo for sure, but this in its current form ain't it. So I do think if you're happy with this, by all means be happy with it. But if you do have some constructive criticism or displeasure about this figure, I would voice it to Hot Toys in a respectful way online, because the only way that they ever really change anything is if there's enough volume in the criticism to actually be actionable. So I think this is one where this is a really important character. And to me, Hot Toys cannot afford to fuck up a character this important. This is crucial. This is Han Solo we're talking about. And we ain't had a Han Solo figure in years. It's been forever since A New Hope Han was, I don't know when it was released. It was a long time ago, but it's been at least 5 to 7 years probably at least. So yeah, it's been a while. Overall, yeah, the outfit looks great. Of course, we got some pleather boots. It is what it is. That's just how Hot Toys is going to roll. Maybe it's leather. Probably not, though. I would assume not. It's probably going to be pleather. Same with this little harness here as well. Usually it's a bandolier up top. I don't know. Maybe it's a bandolier down here. I don't know. It's a waist belt, whatever. But the outfit looks cool. Yeah, I would say that overall, this is You know, I like the base. It's Endor, right? I think that works. I think that overall this looks good. This is probably going to be about a $290 figure, somewhere around that on Sideshow. Let me show you how I'm getting that calculation. So there is Secret Base, and they post the updates when the figure is announced, right? You can see right here, HK 1830, right? So HK 1830. So if we go ahead and translate that to American US dollars, what does that equate, right? So let me pull up real quick and show you. I'll zoom in a bit here. So it's $234, right? So if we look, $234 for this figure, and that's the Hong Kong price. But then Sideshow always charges about 25% on top of that. So that's about, I think it was $50 that I calculated. So somewhere around the range of $285 to $300, that's the most likely territory for this figure where it's going to end up. So $285 to $300, somewhere around there. I think a lot of collectors are probably similar to Mace Windu, but probably to a higher degree, going to accept this because it is simply a Han Solo and they are very hungry for one. But I honestly, look, you know, I'm usually pretty reasonable with these things. I don't think we should. I don't think this is good. I don't think this is up to Hot Toys quality, and I don't think this is up to the standards that they have set for themselves. I don't like the hair. I do think the head sculpt looks good, but I think the rest of the outfit, you know, is good too. But just the hair, man. I think it can be improved. I think the paint apps could be a little bit improved as well. I'm a little bit worried that you know, this looks good as a prototype, but when it comes out as a final, I'm like, it's going to decline inevitably, most likely. And then when it does, you know, it's going to be to a point where it's okay. Is it even good anymore? It's kind of like slightly below good. And yeah, I'm not crazy about that. So I just think this is one of those where we have to be, you know, we have to be, I guess, communicative in our displeasure to Hot Toys. If you feel that way, if you don't feel that way and you love it, by all means, man, great. I think that's great. I don't love this though, and I would like to get a Han Solo. So to me, I would like for them to fix this. So yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see. But yeah, you know, I'm usually pretty reasonable. But you know, if there's a criticism to be levied, then I will do it respectfully. So. Yeah, I want to hear what you guys think in the comments below, though. I mean, is this Han, is this the move for you? Is this the Han that you think is going to be worth it for you? Is this the one that you have always waited for? Do you think it's good in its current form? Overall, I mean, it's a good figure. I don't think it's horrible, but I do think it's certainly not as good as it should be or could be. So to me, yeah, this Han is going to be, in its current state, a pass. In its current state, it's going to be a pass. And again, I'm not the biggest Return of the Jedi fan. Anyway, I just really want a Han Solo. I had one before, A New Hope. But again, sometimes when, you know, you need space and someone offers you a ridiculous price for a figure, well, okay, well, it's time to move on. And I'll wait for, I'll wait for the reissue. I'll wait for InArt. No, I'm just kidding. I'll wait for the 2.0. And this is kind of the 2.0 in a sense, you know, but unfortunately, it doesn't always work out because the 2.0 is really not, it's more updated. It's got better paint apps, but it's not a better likeness to Han because of the hair. So yeah, I'm not crazy about this. You guys have to let me know what you think in the comments below. Yeah, I don't know. It's just not, I don't think in its current state that it's as good as it could be. So let me know what you think. Subscribe to the channel. Click the notification bell for updates. Will.foxification on Instagram if you want any updates there. I always post them when I wake up in the morning. That said, guys, thank you so much for watching. I will catch you in the next one. Check out the Batman video as well. That's up as well. Peace out. See you later. Bye. Bye. I got to click the end button sometime. Bye.